Well, it's about time to get underway, and so enjoy the show.
Okay, kids, this is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. I've asked a great deal of you these last few weeks. Hard work, sacrifice, and yes, even a certain amount of maturity. And you've all come through for me, except for Vanessa, who's been nothing short of a royal pain in the gazebo.
Don't mention it.
And now it's payoff time. The audience is seated, filled with family, friends, and even perfect strangers. Let's not disappoint them. Are you ready, kids?
No!
Get out there and break a leg.
What did he say?
I think he said, lay an egg.
Knock it off with the chicken. Hit the music. Lights. Hold it. Sound person. Oh, sound person.
Oh, you got your sound person here.
That's the wrong music.
I know. I lost the other tape.
I want to see you after the show, sound person.
What say, Jim? Can you swim?
Farigo, it's me, Belinda. Good morning to you, Farigo.
And you, my child, how fare thee this morning?
I fare fair, Friar, and you?
I celebrate this morrow as any other, for each day is a birth and new beginning. What brings you to Dad and Addie?
I thought perhaps you could tell me a story.
I only know one story, and I've told it to you at least 100 times.
But it's a stupid story, and each telling only makes it all the more insipid. Please, Farigo, tell me the story. Tell me the story of Ivanhoe. One more time, and I'll never ask you again.
Ah, so be it.
Hot peppercorns.
Where do I begin?
At the beginning.
Makes sense.
All is not well in the land of Saxonia.
Who's telling this story?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
'Twas the year 1243, and all was not well in the land of Saxonia. Darkness and discontent hung thick in the air like sausages in a smokehouse, or even thicker. King Isidore was off to the Crusades to smite the infidels and purchase porcelain. But he left in his place his evil brother, Prince Viscera, who brought sorrow and fear to every heart. But there was also joy in Saxonia, for the king not only left town, but left his son. Can you tell me the son's name?
Wallace, Richard, Irving, Gallimore, Donnybrook?
The son's name was Ivanhoe.
Of course, Ivanhoe. And this is his story.
It is a story of love, chivalry, honor, and revenge. But most important of all,
It's the worst story in the whole wide world.
correct. Our story begins in the chambers of Queen Nina on a day much like this one.
Be careful, Rosanna. He'll be dizzy and puking if you don't watch out. Oh, but Mother, I can't help myself. Every time I look at him, I feel like dancing. Was there ever a more precious child? There was you, my pet. taking our little Ivanhoe. All better now.
Mother, when do you think Father will return to us?
You miss him, don't you?
Would I miss the sun if it failed to rise, or if the stars they fell from the heavens?
How should I know?
Of course. Why do men have to run off to the silly old wars anyway?
Honor, my child. Honor and duty and chivalry and porcelain. Besides, boys will be boys. You know how excited your father gets every time war is declared.
War, war, war. How I hate that word. How I loathe it. Is there anything more horrendous than war?
Only anchovies. Anchovies are more horrendous than war. And perhaps liver.
Why can't men live as brothers? We have our beliefs. Why can't they have theirs?
Theirs are wrong.
I see. That explains it.
They believe women should wear bells on their toes.
Disgusting. They should be wiped off the face of the earth, or at least be forced to live in the suburbs with the other vermin.
Your father will see to that.
Why didn't Uncle Visser go off to the wars with Daddy?
The court physician ruled him unfit for battle. Something about an allergy to armor.
He sure makes things unhappy around here. Seems the only people smiling these days are the tax collectors.
And the executioner, what with all that overtime pay?
He may be Daddy's brother, but I can't bring myself to like him. Every time I get near him, he gets me all goosebumpy with fear. He reminds me of an eel.
He reminds me of two ills. Visceral lust for power, and that makes him a dangerous man. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw a set of patio furniture.
Saxonia is an unhappy place now.
Sad but true. Visceral places unfair burdens on our people and brutalizes them into compliance. And every time I confront him about it, he brushes me aside as though I were nothing more than a bothersome insect.
But you are the queen. Surely you must listen.
Alas, I'm a powerless queen. Visceral rules until the day your father returns.
May it be soon.
I wouldn't count on it. You know how picky your father is when it comes to buying porcelain. May it please the queen, may it please the queen. May what? Please the queen. Prince Viscera wishes an audience of your majesty. That does not please the queen.
Don't let him in, Mother.
Tell him I'm otherwise engaged. Tell him something. I told him no last time, Your Majesty. Tell him I'm feeling under the weather. Tell him I have a day at once, Your Majesty.
What seems to be delayed?
The queen is dead.
Dead, you say?
Dead.
She will be missed.
Very. How dare you enter my chambers without my permission?
It's a miracle. She lives. I will declare a day of celebration.
I told my attendant to tell you I was dead tired. She simply misunderstood.
Leave us, knave. I wish to speak to the queen in private. How is the heir of Parenthrone filling this fine morn?
He's sleeping. I do not wish him disturbed.
So be it. Would that I bring you good news? Would that I bring you glad tidings?
Your voice, it reeks of dark portent.
Afraid so. Word reached not an hour ago that our noble king, your husband and father, has fallen upon hard times. Very hard times. Take my heart, my soul, my bronze bongos, but don't take my king.
What are you saying? Are you saying
Yep,
dead?
as good as dead. He was captured by the infidels.
Captured?
In a porcelain shop. He never had a chance.
Mother, he is doomed. Doomed.
Hush, child. He's alive, and where there's life, there's hope.
That's a good one.
They are no doubt holding him for ransom.
This is true. The filthy slime will give him back if we paid him 20,000 gold fonders, 11 milk cows, and 1,000 feet Brunson Ellis beachfront property undeveloped.
Well, I assume you're set about collecting the ransom.
What if I could?
What's that supposed to mean?
How can I collect ransom when it goes against the wishes of the king? I've heard him say many times, not a penny for ransom.
Not ransom. Transoms. Not a penny for transoms. You know how he hated them. They reminded him of gallows.
Ransoms, transoms, what's the difference? There's a principle at stake here. If we give in to the infidels this time,
We'll never hear the end of it.
You would let him die then?
You can't put a price tag on honor. If I were in his position, I want to do the same for me.
That's easy for you to say.
You bet it is.
I won't let you get away with this.
Get away with what? Dear Queen Nina, I assure you, my motives are purely honorable. What I would do for the good of all Saxonians.
Indeed, where you are concerned, ulterior and motive are synonymous. You want to be king.
Honest, I don't want to become king. If I'm lying, may a bolt of lightning strike me where I stand. What do I want with king? What do I want with power, prestige, beautiful handmaidens, and front row seats at jousts? Besides, how can I become king? Ivanhoe is heir to the throne. Unless something horrible happened, perhaps an accident. Yes, an accident. God forbid.
I'll go to the Council of Lords.
I've disbanded the council.
Then I'll go to the Archbishop.
He's our administrative lead.
Then I'll go to the Order of the Knights.
They're on crusades.
Then I will take my case to the people.
They're in prison.
All of them charged with what?
Littering. I'm determined to put a stop to it.
Treachery has a face.
Everybody has a face.
Uncle Vizzy, I beg of you, for once in your self-serving, smarmy life, do something good. Please.
I'll think about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought about it. No deal.
Trees have a face.
Everybody has a face. Listen, you're a little upset, and that's understandable. Let me send Medulla over, and he can fix up a little sedative and read your tea leaves.
You keep that evil sorcerer away from us.
Sorcerer?
He is a devil.
Well, if you don't want Medulla, let me send a little court gesture. You could use a few laughs. Let me send Shecky over.
Keep your vermin out of my chamber.
Well, there are preparations to be made. We just opened a new course. We just opened a vocational training center for executioners, and they asked me to cut the ribbon with an axe, no less. There's still humor like Jallow humor.
Remember this, Viscera. He who sows the seed of discontent reaps a vengeful harvest. Or something like that.
I'll keep that in mind. Don't play in the street, kid. Ow, he bit me. Well, duty calls. If you have any requests, be sure to submit them to me in writing. Bye.
Viper.
I'm afraid, Mother.
What good cause?
You don't think he'd do anything to Ivanhoe or hurt him, do you?
I do know this. When he was a baby, they hung a sign over his crib. It said, Cave Canin. It's Latin phrase meaning, beware of the dog. And the dog was grown into a wolf. See what I mean? And the wolf has teeth? Come, child, we must make preparations. The life of the future king is at stake.
Wise they were to make preparations, because Viscera was at that very moment plotting in his heart of hearts to ensure he would be king. Any questions?
When do we get to the romantic part?
Later, that comes later.
Why do men lust for power?
As long as we have inquisitive minds, there will be cause for rejoicing.
Why do men lust for power?
Beat me!
Is it pride? Could the quest for power be directly proportional to one's inordinate sense of self-esteem? Does power mean, or the end? And is power bad if it is used for good? If one is good, and one has power, what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, my child. But you see, power tends to corrupt. You've heard the saying before.
I was hoping for a simple answer.
You want a simple answer? I'll give you one. Men lust for power because Eve ate the apple. Simple enough?
If Adam had eaten an apple, would women be looking for power?
I thought you wanted to hear a story.
I do.
I cannot tell you a story if you persist in digressing.
I'm sorry.
Now, where was I?
Viscera was planning to be king.
Ah, yes. Now, Viscera had in his employ an evil magician whose name was Medulla. Medulla started out to be an alchemist, but flunked out of alchemy school for turning gold into lead. When Viscera met Medulla, he was selling used horses. Viscera took an instant liking to him. He always admired someone who could lie with a straight face. So, Viscera made Medulla a court magician, a position of great importance. And in return, Medulla was only too happy to do Viscera's dirty work for him.
Sorry to be
way. Pull yourself together, man.
Padilla, baby, that was beautiful, beautiful.
You really think so, Shaggy?
It's so realistic. Looks like you really cut the chenille in half.
I did, you idiot. One thing I can't figure out is how to get it back together. It was so messy.
Yeah, how messy was it?
It was so messy that all the king's horses and all the king's men
Lay it on me.
got sick when they saw it.
Hey, you're pretty funny. You're going as a jester, and you're natural.
I'll stake the magic, thanks.
Not like we need another jester on the circuit. Every two-bit peasant for their mother-in-law joke thinks he's a jester.
Perhaps, but there's only one jester playing this palace.
We'll get right at it.
Vegas, give you them all.
Good news and bad news, baby. When you're good, you're really good. When you're bad, you're really dead. I'm talking to you in the Yorkshire pudding circuit. You do bad, they just stone you. But here, I'm talking drawn out in quarters. I'm talking no return engagement.
Lucky for you, Visser has an infantile sense of humor.
Bingo, and I got Drew jokes coming out of my ears. Got anything for biliousness? What am I talking about death that riles me wild?
Yeah, just what you need.
Me, what do you thought?
Plop it, visit.
I see that many bubbles and champagne was in there.
A little bit and bit of gumming.
Watch out, stomach, here it comes. Not bad. What do you got? What you got here?
A wonder drug. I call it arsenic.
Oh, man. Are you trying to kill me?
How many dead men you ever hear complain about an upset stomach? Works every time. Don't you want to finish it?
No, thanks. Doctor says it gives me rigor mortis. Maybe you come up with any schemes to get rid of that pain in Viscera's neck?
You mean Ivanhoe?
Catch on quicker than a leech at the beach.
Yes, a few things up my sleeve. The prince will be here soon, as a matter of fact. The time has come for us to act. You've heard of King Isidore?
Yes, and I pity this won't be able to raise the ransom.
Tell you how choked up about it.
Does it show?
Yes. If things work out, Shaky, within 24 little hours, you and I will have preview in the court of the king. As I grabbed it.
Long-term contract with all the frills. How do you think it grabs me?
Got a new phone!
What is it, Astrid?
You got a customer. Especially with some magic potion.
I'm expecting the prince. There is no way I can possibly see her now.
She said it's important.
Didn't I make myself perfectly clear?
Perfectly.
No customers. Tell her to get lost.
Okay, Chief, I'll tell her to take her money back, stuff and go
What?
someplace else.
Oh, well, on second thought, perhaps I could squeeze her in.
I figured as much. Caught your show last night.
Yeah? What'd you think? Everybody's a crank.
Better wait outside, Shaky. This won't take good man.
Highway robbery never does.
That was so funny.
Yeah? How funny was it?
Like this Wally, the magician can see now. I told him to say that. Of course, he didn't do it easy. Even the prince himself had to wait.
What is it the Romans used to say?
In the arena, lion bait.
First come, first served.
That too.
I can't think you never see me. How will I ever repay your kindness?
Oh, I'm sure I can think of something. That'll be all, Astrid. Now, how can I help you?
I'm wanting a magic potion.
You've come to the right place. I'm running a special on potions this week. What kind of potion would you like?
What kind of potion do you have?
You name it, I got it. Lotion potion, potion, devotion potion. I even got a promotion potion. If you're looking for a little upward mobility. I got oceans of potions.
I need a potion that'll protect your child from treachery and insurrection.
Yeah, just what you need. A commotion potion. Drink that food before bedtime, and the kid won't have a care in the world. It'll protect him from all manner of treacheries.
And how much does potion cost it?
Oh, varies from case to case. I'd say it'd be effective for how much you got.
1,000 gold farmers.
You're in luck. And in addition, I'm giving you this free pamphlet from the Saxony Lung Association. It lists 25 reasons why you shouldn't smoke oysters. One thing, they're incredibly hard to light.
I don't smoke.
Good for you. There's nothing more disgusting than seeing a smoldering oyster in a person's mouth.
How long does potion last you?
Oh, varies from case to case. I say it'd be effective for 24 hours tops. Don't get me a request for commotion potion. You expecting a little turmoil at your place?
Any moment now. I must be going.
You look vaguely familiar to me. Have we met before?
No, I'm just passing through.
Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. All hail Prince Victor of Saxonia. Duke of the Court of Warshire, Commander of the Royal Guard, other big stuff.
I'm telling you, it looks stupid. No, it doesn't. It gives had a dimension.
I said, commander of the Royal Gardens. I know big stuff.
Now get out there and make me proud.
Still looks stupid.
Trust me.
And I know big stuff.
Whoa, beautiful.
I see you brought trigger with you, Your Majesty.
What's it said?
Thank you.
I was talking about the horse.
He likes to feel the wind in his withers.
Don't we all?
Sorry about the mess in your waiting room.
No apologies necessary, Your Highness. Get a shovel, Astrid.
Get yourself. I'm going to lunch.
Would you mind tying the trigger outside for me?
Sure.
So, have you come with a plan to capture Eisenhower yet?
We have company, Your Majesty.
Let me see.
Don't mind me. I'm just looking at your eyes and news.
Buy 3, get 1 free.
So,
Yes. Within 24 hours, you will have King of Saxonia.
yummy. Let me hear it.
Horse! You wouldn't! You couldn't!
Couldn't what?
We can come back for $3.50.
That isn't just any bat. That is a designer bat.
Oh, Lancelot! How cheap. Sorry for the interruption.
And the beauty of it is,
Horse! Rage of angels!
look, lady, if you want a bargain, there's a Sir Kmart across the street. That's the shopping there.
Perhaps I should. I think I've heard of that. Infamy has a face.
Everybody has a face. I recognize you.
No, I'm sure I would have remembered if we'd met.
I never forget a mustache.
Well, there is much to do. I do.
I do to you too. Watch your step.
Shut! Stupid horse!
Your Majesty, there's only one thing that can stand in the way of my plan.
And what is that?
If the kid takes commotion potion, he'll be protected from all manner of intrigue. But there's only one place sells commotion potion, and you're standing in it. But I sure am not going to sell it to the queen.
Not about your head, you won't.
Don't worry, Chief. I still stole my last bottle. There is none left.
So says the guy, gross ignorance, what is that? And he says, 144 druids. Is that a yuck or is that a yuck?
That's a yuck.
Tell me, Medulla, this guy's a prince. But seriously, folks, let's get topical. I need my envelope. Seriously, folks, let's get topical here, okay? You know why druids don't eat M&Ms? You know why?
Why?
Because they can't heal them. I tell you. Where's my book? Mailman didn't come in yesterday. Anyways, pretend I got an envelope right here, okay? This is the final envelope, okay?
Finally.
May a lovesick Viking plunder your smorgasbord. The baby Merlin, the baby Shakespeare, and Prince Valiant.
The baby Merlin, the baby Shakespeare, and Prince Valiant.
Where said that?
The envelope.
Oh! The envelope! Okay. Name a sage boy, a stage boy, and a page boy.
That's a good one, I say. That's a real good one.
Hey, thanks, Your Grace. May the bluebird of happiness nest in your nose.
Watch it, Shecky. Just watch it. You know I can't take a joke.
Give me your mic, or I lost my head.
Not quite, but almost. Their preparations made. My horse! Not a word, Shecky, not a word.
Who? Me?
Not yet. I want to see both of y'all and my pad at 6:30. And don't be late. We have a kingdom still. Now!
Anyway.
Beats me. Of course.
When do we get to the romantic part?
Later, that goes later.
The things in that little puzzle, huh?
The stench of misfortune was everywhere.
Do you mind? I'm trying to eat here.
Oh, sorry. Just Ivanhoe was in big trouble, but fortunately the queen had the commotion potion.
Did it work?
Of course it worked. If it didn't work, I wouldn't be standing here telling you the story about it.
evil? Is it environmental factors, genetic quirks, or perhaps a combination of both?
I've given that a lot of thought myself.
Parental factors must be considered. Bend the twig, grows it out, theory.
I have a theory of my own. If a child is born feet first, it will be evil.
Can nothing alter its course?
Only if it is dipped in lard at the age of 2. Stop. Then it will no longer be evil.
It will be sticky. Now, where were we?
This row was preparing for... Queen Nina was preparing for visitor and sentiment. She didn't know how they would come, or when they would come, but she knew they were coming.
How'd she know that?
They announced themselves.
May it please the Queen, may it please the Queen! May it please the Queen! Three henchmen have come to see you. Get the patient ready. I didn't think you should push the work.
She said that was our only hope.
Show them in.
This is really exciting.
You're telling me. They came in sure. They were wearing disguises, but they didn't fool her for 1 minute.
As we last remembered, Nina and Corsicana with us, waiting for 3 henchmen wearing disguises. There. Oh, hey, here they come. Okay, just pretend like it was before.
They're on their way.
Oh, maybe not yet. Pretty good show, huh? Caught it at the right time to beat the crowd. Rushing up in and